What's up, everyone? It's DarkSpyro here, and we are going to do my very first ban list prediction for the TCG. And this ban list is estimated to be around December 15th, but as we all know from the last ban list, that is just an estimate. That could be, honestly, the ban list could be today. It could be today, it could be the 15th, like it's estimated to be dropped on. It could be next month for all we know. But regardless, I figure as we're about a week away from estimated drop, I might as well drop my ban list prediction for you right now. So I'm going to kick this off in order of banned, then limited, semi-limited, and then we'll do unlimited last. So to start off my ban list prediction, I want to open this off with, oh my god, please do not ban Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. I know he's being used very degenerately and abused in multiple decks, but that's no excuse to go after him when we all know what the actual problem card is, and that's Union Carrier. So a lot of people probably are like, no, don't hit Union Carrier, I'm just going to gloss over that. Hit Dragon Buster, that's the problem card. Well, he does the same thing that actually a few other things do, like Monarch's Domain Locking. Like, come on, you can't just hit one specific card because it's being abused by another. So Union Carrier, which is the one abusing Dragon Buster in this case, if Union Carrier's gone, which is enabling Dragon Buster to be used in literally every deck, you're not going to see Dragon Buster outside of Buster Blader decks now, because there's no easy way to equip without Union Carrier. So there you go. I'm predicting that Dragon Buster is going to get hit, but I feel it's foolish when the actual problem card is clearly Union Carrier. Now, I'm obviously biased because I'm a Buster Blader player, but, like, come on. This is the same thing here. Needle Fiber is obviously the problem, but all the tuners are going to get hit instead. So, that being said, let's move on into the next part of the ban list. Yeah, not Needle Fiber. Lincross, though. I don't know if Lincross is going to be safe for much longer. I think this might be the ban list where it's gone. It gives you too many extra things. It reminds me a lot of Block Dragon. I feel that Lincross, if not Lincross, it's probably going to be something like maybe Guard Dragon LP. I don't know about Pisty, but I'm also thinking Romulus. That's right. Dragunity Knight Romulus. I've actually been building a Dragon Link deck on the side, and no, some of these cards need to get hit now that I've actually been playing this deck a little bit and figuring it out. So there are lots of very, very good cards for this engine that you're just going to need to hit them straight up. LP, Pisty. Yeah, they both need to follow suit to Agripane, but if I had to pick one, I think LP. So I know that a lot of people play Rockets for their Dragon Links, so I think Quick Launch might get hit because it just seems to give a lot of consistency to this deck. I play 3 Quick Launch, and yeah, if that got hit, you lose a lot of your consistency plays. So I got a couple more cards here on my banned list predictions, and I got Smoke Grenade of the Thief on here. Now this one, I'm still kind of up in the air about it because hand ripping and getting that knowledge of your opponent's hand is pretty degenerate stuff. This is coming from a Buster Blader player, by the way. So, Smoke Grenade of the Thief, if that one doesn't get hit, I feel that Chaos Dragon Levianeer actually might get hit. It's the same thing, it's pretty easy to summon, and it has pretty good effects. Being able to rip a card from your opponent's hand, being able to special summon, being able to nuke 2 cards, so yeah, I don't know. If I was gonna suggest Smoke Grenade of the Thief to be hit, then I'd have to suggest Chaos Dragon Levianeer as well. So if you see one go, you'll see the other, or maybe you'll see Chaos Dragon untouched and you'll see Smoke Grenade get hit. But like I said, just my opinion, I think both of them do pretty close to the same thing, but Chaos Dragon Levianeer has quite a few multiple effects. It's just not as quick to get off as, say, Smoke Grenade of the Thief. So I think both of them could see the ban list this time around. Not too sure, but I'm going to put them on the predictions anyway. So I actually have one more card here that I want to mention for the banned list, and then I'll get into the limiteds. So everyone's talking about Dragoon, and not necessarily it getting banned. They're all talking about it being overpowered, but going to be untouched, kind of like Needle Fiber. I'm sorry, I don't think that Dragoon's just going to get untouched. I think they're going to hit a piece in the combo. And if they hit a piece in the combo, everyone's saying it's going to be Red Eyes Fusion. I don't see that. Red Eyes Fusion's not very strong anymore, aside from Dragoon. So what the real problem card is, PREDAPLANT, VERTE, ANACONDA, in my opinion. With VERTE, you can literally do so much in so many different decks. You do not need to play Dark Magician or a Red Eyes deck to get Dragoon out there. You can play Magicalized Fusion in there to get multiples of them. You can play Super Poly in there just so that you can side deck something like Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, which I'll get to in another video because, yeah, Anaconda itself is probably the reason why you're going to see Dragoon in every competitive deck for the next season. So I don't know if we're actually going to see it banned because that's going to take a huge hit to PREDAPLANTs as well. And sorry PREDAPLANT players, but VERTE Anaconda is just being used and abused so degenerately right now, like Union Carrier and like Wincross, like Smoke Grenade of the Thief. And honestly, I just don't think it's gonna live too much longer. Getting limited wouldn't do anything. People just run one of the combo, one VERTE, one Red Eyes Fusion, one Red Eyes Black Dragon, one Dark Magician, and then one Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. You're set. Those 5 cards, 3 for the main deck, 2 for the extra deck, and you can put that into anything. Dinosaurs, PK, you name it. So that's just about it for my ban list predictions. Let's talk about what I think is going to go to Limited 1. Now, I'm sorry Dino players, but I've played against enough dinosaurs that Miscellaneousaurus, no, it's not going to live through this. It's definitely going to go to Limited 1. Could get semi-limited, but I don't think that would do anything. And I don't think it's going to get banned. If it does, that would be pretty surprising. I'm going to go on a limb and say it's going to get hit to Limited 1, and it'll still be useful at that point. I don't really have too many other limited cards that I'm predicting. The only other one here that I'm going to predict is True King of All Calamities. So I think this card going to 1 makes a lot of sense as the virtual world and a lot of people being pretty degenerate with it. So that's just about it for limits. The only prediction I have for the semi-limited list is actually a card coming off of limited and being bumped up to 2. Or at least I'm hoping. And that card is Called by the Grave. So it was recently placed on the limited 1 list, and it's not really seeing play like it was before when it was unlimited. It's still a really good card, and I feel at 2 copies a lot of people would run it again, myself included. But at 1, it's kind of bricky. I don't know. The only reason I'm really picking Called by the Grave is because once it got hit to limited, like I said, not many people were playing it. So it would be nice to see it come back to 2. For the unlimited list, I'm just going to kind of do the same thing as I did semi-limited. I'm just going to pull a couple cards off of other lists. And I only got really 2 predictions here. One is totally awesome because a lot of Toad decks have been screaming for this card. And a few of my friends who play Toads have been saying the same thing. They're like, at this current meta, it wouldn't be horrible if it was unlimited. And I feel it would be pretty scary, but not overwhelming. Me personally, I think it would be pretty cool to see it go to 3, just like this next card, ABC Dragon Buster. So we didn't really get to see too much of this card at all. Once it was released, it got put straight to limited to semi-limited on the last ban list. So I would like to see it at least move to 3 copies so we can see some people actually play that deck, because I don't really run into it too much. I think people are pretty afraid that it's got only 2 copies of it when it's the main boss. So I would like to see it go to 3 and just to see other people play it. I do want to come back to one topic though. So Red Eyes Fusion I think is going to stay unlimited because going to 1 doesn't really do anything, and banning it, I don't think that's actually a good idea for Red Eyes players. Yeah, it's going to like slow down Dragoon a bit, but there are other ways, like I said, you can get it out there. The easiest way to turbo Dragoon out there is by playing Red Eyes or Dark Magician, in my opinion. So that's it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed my very first prediction coming into the TCG. I'm looking forward to the reaction, and I'm also a little worried because my baby Dragon Buster Destruction Sword is at risk, and I'm hoping it doesn't go, but it's probably gonna go. I don't know, if they eroded the damn cards so that it's listed on its text that its effects only worked when it's equipped to a Buster Blader monster, I feel that would keep it in the archetype, but it's just ripe for abuse right now. But that just about wraps this one up. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below for anything else that you think could be hit on this banned list and that I failed to mention. And of course, make sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you know when my reaction comes out for this banned list. So, as always, I hope you have a wonderful day.